When the woman sat down to eat at her boyfriend's countryside home, the food tasted exactly like something a five-star chef would make. Her boyfriend thought she was just giving him a compliment, since he ate meals like this every day. What he didn't know was that he was actually the only heir of the richest family in town. His parents had hidden their true identity for years, because they wanted their son to find a wife who loved him, not his money. The moment they heard their son was bringing his girlfriend home for dinner, his father quickly removed his luxury watch and the $1 million belt from his waist. His mother told the butler to drive their luxury car away from the front door, worried that all their years of effort would go to waste. But to their surprise, the young woman seemed to know far too much. Not wanting her to get suspicious, they hurriedly pulled out a red envelope stuffed with cash to distract her. But the envelope was so thick that it only made her more doubtful. This broke the young man's heart. He worked all year and could never earn that much money. Then his father went even further, bringing out a piece of jewelry that even his mother couldn't bear to wear, and offered it as a welcome gift for the girl. The young man grabbed his father's hand. "This is the most valuable thing in the whole house." But before he could explain, his mother had already put the necklace around the girl's neck herself. The truth was, this woman wasn't really his girlfriend. She was actually the boss of the construction site where he worked. To get rid of an annoying suitor, she had asked him to pretend to be her boyfriend. What he didn't expect was that she even suggested they go to the registry office and get married. And right at that moment, his mother called, demanding that he bring his girlfriend home for the new year. And if he didn't, she would no longer acknowledge him as her son. The young man agreed to the woman's plan, but the cost was steep. He ended up losing a fat red envelope, the family's most expensive necklace. He refused and insisted the woman take the floor instead, but in the process he accidentally hurt her. His parents were eavesdropping the whole time. When they heard how gently the woman worried about their son, they couldn't have been more pleased. A girl this considerate is rare. The young man, however, still wouldn't give in. He finally said he'd agree to sleep on the floor only if she returned the necklace. She smiled and replied, "We'll talk about that after we get the marriage certificate." The next morning, the young man dragged her along to the registry office, but on their way out, they bumped into his parents, who were carrying breakfast. His father gave him a long look, then said with a smile, "Young people really need to learn moderation." The scene was so warm that the woman couldn't help but sigh. "If only this were really my family."